my name is Joy, and today's video I'm going to be learning, well, I shouldn't say I'm going to say we together are going to learn how to do a new spread that I found in the guidebook on the deck that I have called Animal Messages. Seek inspiration from your animal guides. Alright, so we're just going to walk through the spread. We're going to use the book. First it's going to tell us a little bit about the history of the spread, and then we're going to go ahead and do it. And we'll do it twice. As you'll see in here that this spread can represent two different types of questions. And so let's just begin. Okay, so it's called The Animals of the Four Corners. Animals of the Four Corners, and this is what it's going to look like. You're going to be needing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards for this. So let's go ahead here. It says, the Chinese ancients divided the heavens and its multiple reflections on the earth's surface into 4 quarters. The vermilion bird ruled the south, the black tortoise the north, the azure dragon embodiment of the masculine energy of Yang, the east, and the white tiger symbols of feminine power of Yin to the west. The Chinese saw the reflection of these mighty creatures' bodies in the very earth around them, and they believed that the place where the sexual energies of these creatures crossed contained the very essence of the very essence of life, giving energy, and were therefore the most prosperous places to live. And it was also practitioners of yoga also acknowledged this power of this spread as well. And for these reasons, the Animals of the Four Corners spread is helpful in divining both if a change of residence or a country are favorable, and if a romance will prosper. So it says to take the tortoise, which I already have these 3 cards laid out here. It says to take the tortoise, the tiger, and the crocodile cards. Right here. Dragon's earthly ambassador from the pack, and place them in the allotted positions. Okay, so it's saying here, position number 1. Position number 1, you put the tiger here. And this is representing the west. Card number 2 is the crocodile, which represents the east. And then the tortoise is the third one here, represents the north. Okay, so we did that. Shuffle the remaining cards carefully, thinking deeply on the person who interests you or the place you wish to move. When you're satisfied, place 1 card to the south. This is position number 4. And then 1 to the center, number 5. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do this spread twice for you. So the first one we're going to do is shuffle the remaining cards, carefully thinking deeply on the person who interests you. We'll do the love interest first. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead. And you think, while I'm doing this as well, you think of your love interest. Okay, YouTube Collective Love Interest, 4 Corners Spread. For their love interest, YouTube Collective. As I'm shuffling this, you can even make if you don't have animal oracle cards in your own possession, you can just use cardstock or pieces of paper and write down a bunch of animals and do this as well. So let's go ahead now. Cards are getting a little fussy, so that's telling me that they're ready to come on out. Yep, there they go, huh? Okay. Here's your cards. All right, we laid down the cards like it suggests, like it was telling us. Okay. Number 4, position number 4, which is going to be your south, is right here. It says, should a bird messenger occupy the south, a very favorable outcome is expected in your love interest. Like the parrot, the eagle, the raven, the peacock, owl, or hummingbird. A non-bird messenger in the south means the result is variable. So meditate deeply on the qualities of its messenger to find the correct way forward. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you card number 4, I'm going to tell you what I think, and since this is kind of like a learning, teaching together, you can put it in your own perspective, and what does this card number 4 mean to you, other than what, I'm saying about it. Oh, we got an owl, you got a bird, we've got a bird here. And the owl is saying, seek out deeper knowledge to see through deception. This reading was about your love interest. So what does it say again about position number 4? Should a bird messenger occupy the south, a very favorable outcome is expected. All right. So your love interest is it's very well expected, and we've got the wise, knowledgeable owl here coming through with that message for you. So what you want to do is you want to look at the qualities and what the owl represents to you, and put that into your own words, in your intuition for this love interest that you're having. Seek out deeper knowledge to see through deception. Seek out deeper knowledge of your love interest here. So in other words, this wise owl is what I would be saying, what I'm getting from this is telling you to kind of do a little, I don't want to say homework, but do a little bit of homework, on your love interest here. Check out, really realize in yourself, why is this said person such an interest to you? What is the qualities, what are the things that make you like them so much, or want to have a relationship with them, and do you guys come together as one? Do you both believe in the same thing, or is there little tweaks in there where maybe your favorite, this is silly, but maybe your favorite color is blue and their favorite color is red, and you despise the color red, but can you put up with the color red? That's just a stupid, dumb kind of example, but the owl is telling you to be wise on your choices, be wise on this decision. Is it a favorable connection that you two have? All right. So let's go ahead and see what card number 5 now wants to tell us. It says, card number 5 indicates the final result, the effect upon your well-being and energy if proceed as planned. Indicates the final result, the effect upon your well-being and energy if you proceed as planned. Okay, so let's see what animal we have here. You have the hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus is coming through to you, telling you to listen to, it says, friends stand close by to shield you from any adversities. So your friends are, your friends are standing on your side. So they may be, telling you some some very wealth, some very good things, and they may be telling you, well, you know, so and so did have another romantic relationship, and you know, did it this way and did it that way, and this happened to them and that happened to them. But again, you also have this beautiful owl here with the knowledge and the wisdom. So take what your friends are telling you. Take what your friends are telling you. This is the final outcome. But make sure that, you know, use your own knowledge, your own intuition. You know, use your eyes, you know. Are so you can see clearly. You know, are they just telling you things, you know, to make you spend more time with them instead of more time with your love interest? You know, there's this owl is very, very, very strong because it is from the south, like the positions of the card said, the south, right? If a bird shows up, you know, you're on the right path, in other words. So, you know, use your eyesight, use your intuition, and you got this this hippo. Now hippos, you know, they're kind of they live in packs in a way, but they're also very solitary. I mean, you're going to see the hippos in the water together, but they're separated. They're not all huddled together. You know, they're away from each other. So they're around. The ones that are your friends that are around you are here for protection for you, to give you the protection on the final outcome of this love interest that you have. You know, and the hippo is also a land and water animal. So there's like a bridge. There's a bridge in between the boundaries. Let's just say there's a bridge between the boundaries of this hippo spirit coming to you, telling you to keep your friends close. You know, don't ignore your friends in this love interest. You know, give them a chance as well to be still part of your life. Okay. And of course, you know, the birds. You know, they're also land, and the owl is also land and air, which is another very powerful spirit animal coming through to you as well, because they live between boundaries, the universe. They can, you know, they shift. You have two shifting animals here, where they both want to come to you and bring you their energies for protection and knowledge, right, and protection, right there. So, all right. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from this reading here. Okay, and I'll read the last paragraph on how to do this spread here, the four corner spread. It should, however, be remembered that in some circumstances the messenger may be completely contrary to your desires. For instance, if you had inquired, would a lover be true, and the goat were to appear in position number 4 in the south, or in position number 5, the likelihood would be that you are but one of many, for the goat has a harem, right? And although this would not preclude him fighting passionately for your affections. Okay. So, all right, and that is how, you know, you do the four corner spread. So again, if you want to do this on your own, you can, you know, learn about this owl and this hippo, and what do those animals represent to you for this love interest question that you're seeking to know about. All right, so let's put these cards back now. And we'll do it again. And we'll do this again. This is for if you're looking for a new location, if you're moving, or Perhaps maybe even looking for a new job, anything to do with a location, picking up and moving, going in a different direction. That's what this is going to read. This is what this one is going to be about. So again, we have our tiger, our tortoise, and our crocodile. To the west is the tiger, north is the tortoise, and to the east is the crocodile. Now we're going to be pulling the card for the south and for the final outcome. Same things apply here if a bird shows up in the south. So let's go ahead and see what YouTube Collective wants to bring for the location. For a new location. New location YouTube. Collective reading. To the south and to the final. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, we got the hare. Okay, we've got the hare. Abundance, fertility, lots of babies. So it's not really like the goat, like a harem, but there's a lot of procreating around, right? Let's read what it says on the bottom here. Discernment before a passionate encounter leads to the magic of love. Discernment before a passionate encounter leads to the magic of love. Now this is on about relocation, on about moving. When rabbits hop and run away from their predators, they'll go this way, then they'll dart this way real quick, and they'll dart this way, they'll dart this way, they'll dart this way. And they don't take a straight path. They don't take a straight path. Let's read here again. What position number 4 is if a bird does not show up? A non-bird messenger in the south means the result is variable. So meditate deeply on the qualities of its messenger to find your correct way forward. So learning about the hare, what it's saying down here. You have to take what this hare was representing to you about this move, this relocation. Saying that, it's very passionate, but there's going to be variable routes. There may be many different decisions on which maybe apartment that you want. Is this one has a bigger kitchen, this one has a bigger bedroom, this one has 2 bathrooms, but the price is, there's a lot of variables that you're going to have to work through. In other words, there's going to be an abundance of decisions is what I would put on this move. That's what I'm getting. There's an abundance of decisions that you need to conquer first before you can choose the right path, the right place to move. Like I said, the hare, the rabbit, they zigzag around, right? They zigzag around. So this is the hare saying, telling you that, that's very probable of what's going to be going on with this move, this relocation. So let's see what the final outcome is. Oh, the fox. I'm only laughing because I was thinking of the rabbit and the fox, Because foxes, are one of the main predators for the rabbit, right? And the fox also. The fox doesn't always zigzag straight either. The fox is a trickster. It will run. It will leap up onto the trunk of a tree and bounce off and go another direction. So these two animals, they're both tricks. I don't want to say tricksters, but you know, they're both zoom, 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 zigzaggy. You know, they take a lot of routes. They take a lot of different routes to get to their final destination. Okay? So let's go ahead and read what it says on the bottom for your fox here. It says, your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. Your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. Let's read again. Number 5, I believe, is for write the final outcome. Card number 5 indicates the final result, the effect upon your well-being and energy if you proceed as planned. If you proceed this move as you're planning, as you've planned to be, then this fox is giving you its energy to observe the actions of others. Maybe that this could be representing, you know, do a little research, you know, check out the neighborhood, check out your neighbors, right? Check out your neighbors, check out the surrounding areas. Is there many different ways? Are there many different stores around? There's the grocery stores, the gas stations. I mean, what is your location? What is the location? You know, are you in the center of all that? You know, where you can take many different ways, different routes. You could make a left at the light at the end of the road, and there's a gas station. Maybe you can make a right, and there's a cheaper gas station over to the right. You know, it's very zigzaggy. Both these animals are very, keep saying that, but they're both zigzaggy, okay? So, again, you can even see here, when it says sharpen your senses, you can see this fox has its mouth open. Yeah, it's got sensors glands in the top of its mouth. So it's actually sensing the smells and the scents and the current, the wind. You know, is your door facing the east? If so, or maybe your bedroom, is it facing the east? With that window, you're going to get the morning sun. I mean, there's a lot of things he's telling you to use your senses to make this final outcome the place that you want to be. You know, and the rabbit, again, is telling you to use your discernment, use your decisions wisely as well. And when you use your decisions wisely, you look up, you know, and you take all the things that, you know, the direction of the sun, you know, your surroundings, check your surroundings. You know, this could be the place that you choose after discovering and doing all that is going to be magical place for you, in other words. You're going to, you know, when you do that research, you like that place. You know, you're going to love the outcome. You're going to love your decision on where you're going to be living. All right, so that is what I'm getting, and I'm taking from these 4 corners on both those subjects, on the love interest and perhaps your relocation interest. Again, use your, if you want to go ahead and perform this reading on your own, you can, take the animals, of course, and put them into your own perspectives into this reading. Or like I said, if you don't have an animal oracle deck, go ahead and make yourself some flashcards. You know, write the names of the animals down. Write animals down. Write the animals down. You know, maybe write down 10 different birds. 10 different land animals, insects, butterflies. Cats, bears, lions, tigers, giraffes. Any kind of animal here, right? And do that, and you can do this spread on your own as well.